Hey, this is Mike from Junkion Crafts and Builds, and this is a very special night because we're doing an unboxing of the new Savage Crucible Wave 1 figures. I just got this box in about an hour or two ago. I'm not gonna lie, I already have some of the things open just to mess around with, and I'm not disappointed at all. It's absolutely amazing, but I want to show you how they came packaged, so let's just get right into it, okay? So here's the package as it was shipped. And it's really cool. We got Savage Crucible across the top. We have this really gorgeous piece of artwork. Here on the side, we have Harbinger Studios, Savage Crucible. There we have a nice cool picture of Lumerian. And there's Wave 3 with the Pteranodons. So inside each one here, we have, thank you for your purchase. Note that the joints can become stiff during the shipping process. Due to temperature changes, please warm all your joints before posing your figure. Best achieved with a hairdryer or warm water. And it says, look behind the map. So we will definitely check that out. Let's just go ahead and crack this open and pull out what I picked up for Wave 1. Here we go. Here's what I have. The Huntsman pack, the Army pack, the Lumerian Savage, and the Kickstarter exclusive Imperial Sentry. So we'll go ahead and start with the Savage first. And the first figure we have to look at here is the Lumerian Savage. Again, this is just amazing, just right in the box here. Now they did come across with one plastic tie, which like I said, I've already been messing with most of these guys, so it's already been taken off, just so we have ease of use. We have his alternate hands here at the bottom, and then his weapon here across the top. So let's just go ahead and crack this open. Here in this world, your spirit is a weapon, as much as the one in your grip. There's something in each of us tied to the universals. Life's building blocks: fire, rock, air, sea, flesh, spore. In this world alone and in the cosmos, you get to bring them all out. Savage Crucible. Inside the packaging, because the packaging also tells you the story, we have a map of Lumeria on the continent of Crocago? Right up there. So this kind of lays out where these figures, I guess, come from and what we have here in the Crucible. Pretty neat. It said what was behind the map, and you get playing cards, right? So for ease of use, I already pulled out all four. So I will show you what these are right here. And here we have the Lumerian Savage out of his package. And I really don't know if this camera is doing this figure justice, but it is absolutely phenomenal looking. And we'll go through each of these figures a little bit more in detail in some upcoming videos. But this guy just looks amazing. He feels really sturdy. The plastic's just nice and strong and firm. Again, I haven't heated him up yet, but some of the articulation is already there. Just really a phenomenal job with these figures. You know, we have a butterfly joint we're going to be messing with, it looks like. We have an articulated mouth here on the default head. You know, and just a simple loincloth really brings out the name of this figure. Really cool. He's got toe articulation, double jointed elbows and knees that are really smartly hidden. He also comes with, again, a pair of alternate hands as an army builder. That's what you need, and these are kind of like emotive gripping hands. And he also comes with this really cool bone weapon. So it looks like it's a piece of metal tied around this larger creature's jawbone, and a piece of metal shard here at the end to give it a little slash effect or stabby type of effect here. The details are really nice. We've got some points here to attach some other accessories, as well as we have these holes in the back here that will be used to hold the weapons, shields, armor, and whatnot. We have a little bit of a paint chipping here on the joints, but that's kind of expected. You know, moving this thing around, some of that's going to peel off. But we'll go through all the articulation with this guy in an upcoming video. So let's go ahead and move into the other figure that I picked up, the Imperial Sentry. And here we have the package for the Imperial Sentry. This is the Kickstarter or convention exclusive figure. So we got this nice image here on the front, Imperial Sentry on the side. Again, now we have another line here. Now I'll tell you a secret of the world, child. This one, anyway. It's an engine. No one knows who built it, but it moves things. It moves people. From where and when they belong to here. Even the oldest people, the longest stretching generations, they were brought here once to melt, to be forged, or else perish. It's a savage world of a million stories. We call it the Crucible. Really cool. Savage Crucible on this side. They said Imperial Century on the top, Legalese on the bottom. But this one, unlike the Savage, has an open clasp here, or an open pocket, and it shows the figure. And we have another little bio here. Patrolling the grounds of the Lumerian estates and territories, the armored fighters of the Imperial Century Corps take strict oaths to protect the Imperial bloodlines. Should the Thohi, Lumerian nobles, need aid in defending their borders and assets, they call upon a claw of Imperial Sentries, made up of 5 members, like the taloned fingers of the Lumerian hand. So that's a kind of really nice little bio with them. And again, this nice window package shows everything that you get. Alternate pair of hands. 2 of the 4 swords. The other 2 swords are inside the packaging here. So let's go ahead and get him out. And here we have the Imperial Sentry. And this is absolutely amazing. And that's from Tim Peak and like Nikki Nicole Customs, who did the paint masters for a lot of these figures. And everything on it. The armor, just the level of detail in the sculpt. This is absolutely breathtaking. And again, it just feels good. Now, out of the box, this ankle here seems a little loose, so I might need to touch that up. But again, I'm going to put these guys under the heat before really getting into these figures. But again, he's got the articulated mouth, similar to what we saw with the Savage. He's got his armor plate here. He's got 2 scabbards up on his back, as well as 2 on the sides. And that is to handle the pair of swords we have here. So we have a pair of scimitars, and these are just painted absolutely awesome. You know, we get this nice brown here for the wrap. And then this metal paint on here is just really nice. And, you know, they got a little bit of weathering and some nicks on. So these have seen a little bit of action. But then we also have a pair of these really awesome 2-handed broadswords. Now, this is a translucent plastic here that goes from a red up to the yellow. I want to say this is all one piece, so that means the paint on the handles here, from the grips down to the guards and the pommel, is all painted, and that is just really gorgeous looking. And again, we have a similar pair of emotive action hands here. And here's a close-up of the Imperial Sentry at the head sculpt, which looks, again, really, really awesome. We got the teeth painted on the inside here. And here he is next to the Savage. And you can see that the sculpt on the head is slightly different between the two. And just to get a close-up of that armor wrapping around him here. Again, we'll figure out how to remove this chest plate. We have his floating belt here, which is really nice. It's a soft rubber. Right? And then these attachments can be pulled off. Shin guards. We have an articulated tail. We have at least 1, 2, 3, 4 points of articulation. So those are the 2 figures that I picked out of Wave 1. Not only did I get these 2 figures, but I also got the 2 accessory packs that came with Wave 1. And the first of 2 packs we will look at here is the Armory pack. Again, nice window package showing a lot of accessories in here. With alternate heads, it looks like we have 4 in here, as well as some other pop and swap armor pieces and some other weapons. Armory pack, there's kind of like the digital render from the Kickstarter that shows everything inside this package here. So you're getting a lot for, I think this was like 25, 26 bucks. Again, the legalese. So let's go ahead and get these packs open. So here is the Armory pack broken out. And like I said, there's a whole lot of stuff in here. We get an additional little bag of calves and forearms that work for the Imperial Sentry that I picked up. This is the bottom tray. So we have this really gorgeous, like lizard-like shield We have some forearms and calves for the Royal Guard. And we have this series of weapons here with this beautiful silver blade and like this gold for the grips and handles, and this super long staff, just really looking awesome. On the top part, we have this really gorgeous set of armor pieces for swapping out. This wicked weapon here, I don't even know how to describe that. It's like a sickle, two sickle bladed here. We have this double-handled or double-bladed weapon here with a single grip. We have some shackles. We have a, I don't know, looks like parchment. We have this little blade here. But what we also have are 4 alternate heads. Now, this, I believe, is an alternate head for the convention, or for the Imperial Sentry. This is an alternate head for the Royal Guard. This is an alternate head for Nin Vimir. And this is an alternate head for the, I think that's Como. I think it's going to be an alternate head for Como. I'll definitely find out when I do my full impressions, but this all is absolutely positively gorgeous. I mean, just looking at the armor, again, it's a soft plastic here. We got 1, 2 attachments here for other weapons or other attachments that come with this set. Just really, really cool. So that's everything for the armory set. Let's look at the Huntsman pack. So here is the Huntsman pack, the last item that I got out of the Kickstarter for Wave 1. And again, we have a lot of specific pieces and parts. We do have more alternate heads here. So let's just stop looking at the box because it's all the same stuff. Let's get this out too. So here we have the Huntsman pack opened up, and it just looks just so phenomenal. So here's a good way to see what we got in here. Again, more forearm and calf swap outs for figures in this line. We have a whip. We have this other sickle blade. This really looks like it's blood-soaked blade. Blood on this one as well. And then we have a necklace. And then this is a skull mask for Como. In this one here, we have a lot of more Savage-related garments here. Some wrapped forearms and calves. Looks like it's just made out of this like a leathery, you know, sewn together pieces. We have different shoulder pauldrons with these teeth put on the back, put on them. This simplified wrap over the torso. We have a skulls wrapped here on this rope. And then we have this really awesome, nice and heavy back piece. So here's the back inside portion of that. Here's the front, again, with this really gorgeous pair of bones that are wrapped here. There's the paint and the wash on this is just amazing looking. So cool. For alternate heads, we have this one here, which I believe is for the Savage. We have this really cool looking, you know, alternate head here. That could be for the Savage as well, maybe. I don't know, definitely have to figure these out. And all these alternate heads have articulated mouths as well. And then we have this other crested one. So just a really cool set of things here to look at. So that's everything I have from my Wave 1 Kickstarter backing. Again, all this stuff is just really awesome. And Savage Crucible is shipping these out, again, to the Kickstarter backers first. There is a pre-sale still open on SavageCrucible.com, but you also can still pre-order some of these things on main e-retailers like Big Bad Toy Store and whatnot. I can't wait to get into these things and show you guys how customizable all this stuff is. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video and start playing with my dollies, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.